G'day guys, this is episode 6 of Miami Masterclass. My name is Ian and we're going to get straight into it. It is the 1st of June, which is where you left us last time, and I've made a couple of decisions. Firstly, I'm no longer going to be the manager of Miami anymore. I'm going to hand that off to someone probably a bit more qualified than me, because I am pretty awful. I mean, we're sitting 22-28 and we were tipped to win the division. So I'm going to... First order of business really, so I'm going to look at bringing in a manager. Now, I've been looking, just to save you guys from being completely bored, I've been looking and I'm actually really interested in this guy, Von Joshua. He was a bit of a journeyman when he was a player, centre fielder for the Dodgers in the early 70s, and his game strategy is very similar to how I like to play, except he's got a very aggressive base running philosophy, and I'm all for that. So I'm going to try and bring him in on a decent contract. 5 years does seem a bit excessive, but I might reduce that to 3, and I'm going to reduce that down to 1.6 million. Oh, if I can do it. Doesn't look like I can. There you go. And hopefully we can get some results. So, of course, the big talking point in this episode, I'll get it out eventually, is the first year player draft on June 6. So I'm going to be quite interested to see how we go in that. And here you go, Von Joshua. It looks like, I'm just going to change that to entire organisation. So it looks like we might be doing all right here. So we're going to chalk these Cubs results. There you go. So we got Von Joshua now. So if we go and have a look, we should. Front office. Where are we? I don't even know. Personnel. There you go. So there you go. So we've got Von Joshua as a manager, which is quite interesting, because now I can really focus on the task at hand of trying to bring in some quality players in the draft. There you go, first game in charge. Joshua's first game in charge was a 6-1 victory over the Chicago Cubs, which is quite promising. So I'm just going to try and zoom through this. So here we go. So we've got Rob Leary with the team chemistry update. Raul Muto has some leadership skills. There you go. But it doesn't seem like we've got a great team chemistry. So if we could get a couple of wins under our belts, we could start possibly moving up the table. And it looks as though we haven't done too bad, except for this game. A 15-1 loss. That wasn't great, was it? But James Shields, is that? Yeah, James Shields doing very well. So we've got first year player draft. So I'm not going to be drafting every single round here with you guys watching, because obviously life's too short and that'll be about as interesting as a hemorrhoid. So what I'm going to try and do is just do the first 10 rounds. And we've got the 12th pick, I believe. Yep, 12th pick in the first round. Now, what does my scout recommend? He recommends Ket Brown. I don't, for that reason. Anterior cruciate ligament. He's out for 9 months. He's not worth it. If he's in the later rounds, I might pick him up. One of my biggest philosophies is work ethic. I like work ethic to be very, very high, because it really helps. I'd much rather have a weaker player who's got very strong work ethic than a potential superstar who isn't interested. So we'll have a look by eye potential here. So we've got a couple of guys here that are quite good. This guy looks good. William McGuire, he's only got low work ethic. So one of our biggest issues this season is we don't actually have any real bats, so I really want to fix that. if possible. Now, Kep Brown, he's high. Kobe Vance, his potential's not that great. This guy, Brandon Hill, he's not bad. Contact, got good gap potential, good power. Discipline at the plate needs a lot of work, but he's actually not a bad outfielder. So I really do like him. But it becomes tricky, doesn't it? Because you don't want to be... I mean, first pick of the draft, you've got so many options. You just don't want to waste it, do you? Gabriel Garcia, he's not too bad. Ryan Mountcastle, here you go. This guy looks good. Look, he's across the board. He's very, very good. Got very high work ethic, a high intelligence. He's a shortstop. I really like him. So even if only a couple of his ratings, his abilities come in, even if it's just say contact and gap power, he's going to be a very, very decent player. But he's extremely difficult to sign, so that could be an issue. But I think I'm going to go for him because he only really wants the slot. So you know what? That's who I'm going to go for. I want to go for Kep Brown. I'm going to offer him the slot. Let's see how that pans out. Of course, I'm not too fussed about pitching at the moment, and hopefully we can, because the draft pool's not that big. We don't have a lot of great pitchers in this draft pool. As you can see, look, they're already falling down there. So if I can go, where are we? Control. That's the big one. We've got a couple of good pitchers with some decent abilities there. Players that are looking for demands of like 3 million, things like that. I'm avoiding that because we don't have a great deal of cash. We've only got just under $18 million in budget. I need to sign extensions and all that sort of stuff. Matt Latos definitely deserves an extension. So I'm going to only really be going for players that are just looking for the slot. We've got closer there, David Berg. He's got very low stamina though, but he could be a real talent. Got control there, normal. I might go back to the batters. My scouting director's looking at Chris Betts. Got a great catcher, great home run ability. If he can get his contact up, he could be a real force. But as you can see, the OSA ratings there aren't that great. They're way out, totally different between the two. So I might avoid Chris Betts. So we'll go back to contact. We want people with good contact, and so we can get up there. Kobe Vance looks quite good, but he doesn't have a lot of power. He's going to strike out a lot as well. Ryan Arias. I like Brandon Hill. I do like Brandon Hill. I think I was looking at him before, and I'm going to take a punt with this guy, Brandon Hill, and I'll offer him the slot as well. On to round 3. Who does my scout recommend? Dayton Dugas. Great eye, great discipline there. Good home run power. Could be a good contact hitter. But you see, look, the difference there. So he's going to have a lot of power behind him. But do I want another left fielder? I don't think so. There's not really. It's got power potential here. Desmond Lindsay, he's actually quite good across the board as well. Then we've got Kyle Dean. He's not too bad, but he wants 2.1 million. I'm not going to offer him that. Matt Kroon, third baseman. He's pretty good as well. Again, discipline at the plate, striking out isn't fantastic. But if he can fix that power up, he could be a decent talent. Yeah, see, Matt Hardy, look, his contact potential's right down there. I don't like that. I really like Matt Kroon. So let's see. I'm going to offer him... You know what? He wants 560. He's demanding the slot. 560, yeah, go on. I'll draft him, meet his demand. So round 4, I think I might try and go for a pitcher because we do need some pitching to come in. This guy, starting pitcher, he's only 2 stars. Look at that high work ethic, very high intelligence. Stuff and movement's a bit low, I can't even pronounce this name. Thomas Zapuki. I'm going to go with Shapuki. He's not bad. He's got good stamina, control. I really want that control to move up a bit more. But he's got good fastball, slider, changeup could do with a lot of work. But he hasn't done too badly. Got very low whip, which I like. So his signing is impossible. So I'm not going to risk myself with him. And plus he's got a $3 million demand. Logan Allen, what's he like? He's impossible as well. There's not a lot of great pitchers out here, is there? Now this guy come from college by the looks of it. Nearly 21, extremely hard. But yeah, only 3 pitches. His stamina's right down. I don't want someone that's got low stamina like that. The only other guy really up there is Travis Bergen. I'm not sold on him either. So what I might do is I'm going to go back to the batters. Let's get someone with great eye. Let's see what we have. Jonathan Miola. He doesn't look too bad. Again, extremely difficult though. He's a shortstop. Not sold on him. Now the scouting director likes Casey Kelly. And I can see why. Look at that. He's got great base running ability there. And he could do with a bit of work. Like his home run powers. That's tricky. But if you can get his discipline up and his contact, he could be a great player. Centre fielder. Got good range as well, that's good. So you know what? I am extremely difficult though. I'm going to meet his demand. So we're going to Dayton Dugas. Now they really like this guy, don't they? They really like Dayton Dugas, but I don't think he's anything fantastic. His home run power is right up there, but he's got good potential for discipline, and they think contact. So you know what? I agree with that. I'm going to give him I'll offer him the slot. I mean, we're getting into that stage now where it just becomes a bit of a crapshoot. I like this guy, Jordan Einstein, just because of his base running ability. Got good discipline, but he can't really do much else, can he? So maybe I won't. I think if he's still around in the later rounds, then I might snap him up. Otherwise, let's go back to work ethic. Gap, Chad Smith. What about Chad Smith? So head scout doesn't have him doing much, whereas OSA ratings have him slightly better off. So I might give him a miss. Really does become tricky. Miles Gordon here. Yeah, great discipline. I actually really like this guy. Extremely difficult. Canadian. Head scout doesn't rate him at all. What does the head scout recommend then? Davis Vayner. He's got 4 good pitches there, although they could all do with a little bit of work. Changeup's very low. Control, I like having higher control, because if you can place the pitches exactly where you want them, then you're halfway there. Let's go back up to control. Brian Hudson. Now Brian Hudson looks very achievable. Control movement. Yeah, I'm not sure. I think I might give him a C now. The OSA's put him quite high. Could really improve his fastball's right low. I'm not sure about that. I like Logan Allen. I think he could be a real threat, but it's impossible to sign. So we're going to have to offer him a lot of money to get him. So if he's still around by round 10, then I might pick him up. But I really like this guy. I'm going to give Brian Hudson a crack. Now Logan Allen, he's the best player. Round 7. I might wait. I'm going to wait till round 8. If he's still in round 8, I'll pick him up. Now let's go. What else have we got? Very high. Now we're really starting to struggle now. Good discipline, this guy, Luke Eagsty. Great eye potential, but his batting's right down. Power and contact, this guy, Dylan Paulson. Head Scout's got him rated quite highly, so you know what, he might be a bit of a steal actually. Not got great base running, he's only a first baseman. If he could get that contact and home run power up, if he could get two of those three, any two of those three up, be it contact, home run, or discipline, he could be in with a shout. So you know what, I'm going to draft this guy. Oop. Round 8. Now this is where is he still there? Logan Allen. Doesn't look like he is actually. Yeah, he had control potential. Oh no, he is. He is still there. So again, they've gone with Davis Vayner. It's very tricky. Now that's very similar. So that's basically what he's going to be. He's not going to change too much. Starting pitcher. Yeah, I'll tell you what. Let's get Davis Vayner in this one. Then we go to the next pick. Now let's get Logan Allen, because I am going to offer him silly money to sign for us, because I think he's going to be great. That could be my undoing, because I'm pretty awful at that sort of thing. So let's go back. Now what do they recommend? They reckon this guy, Dylan. Again, pitcher. I want to avoid pitchers. He's only a reliever. We do need some relievers, but they're dime a dozen in this league. You can claim 50,000 of them off waivers, so I'm going to avoid that. I want someone. Let's go for a good contact hitter. Kobe Vance, high work ethic, good contact hitter. Doesn't have a lot of discipline at the plate. William McGuire. Now he's got a low work ethic, so I'm a bit on. It's either William McGuire or Zach Alanis. He's a little bit better. He doesn't have quite as good. I mean, but William's only 17. So let's go William. So that is our 10 rounds. So what we'll do is I'll just complete the rest of the draft. Okay, so we do have something. D. Gordon has hit in 20 straight games. So I want to. A lot of them I've just offered the slot. I'm not going to be too much. I mean, Brandon Hill only wanted 200,000. So I've gone a bit above him, but other than that, we're all pretty similar. Logan Allen, he doesn't really want to. Yeah, look, he really wants to continue his education, which I kind of knew. It had impossible there for signability, but look, I really just think he's got great potential. So I'm going to offer him. So 2.5. So I'm going to go 2.6 million. Let's see if that'll work, and we'll carry on through the rest of the games. Oop, here we go. So Jeff Baker's looking to be traded. So I am going to put him as available. I don't think we're going to get much for him. Look, he's awful. He is just a real backup player. He's not playing very much. So there you go. So Dugas isn't satisfied. So let's see if we can get another offer for him. So he demanded 280. I only offered 220, and he's extremely difficult. So you know what? I will offer him the 280 because I think he will sign. I think he will sign with us, which would be good. We're actually not doing too badly. We're 25 and 31, 25, 32 now. If we can just move up, I just don't want to come dead last. I mean, it's actually a very close division we're in. We're only 5 games back. Casey Soltis, he's doing all right, isn't he? Look, he's batting 366. He might be looking for a promotion. There you go. So Gordon went hitless, going for 23 games. Logan Allen. There you go. So we didn't grab Logan Allen in the end. What I'm going to do is I'm going to put him on the shortlist because I want to see him in the next draft because I really think he's going to be something special. People are all pending. No one's happy, are they? We've got to be signing some people soon, surely. There you go. Okay, so we've got Brandon Hill. That's something. And there you go. Look, we've moved ahead of the Mets now, which is good. Matt Latos, he pitched a gem. Now we've lost Mike Morse for 4 or 5 weeks, so that is going to be a bit of a kick in the teeth. So we're going to place him on the 15-day disabled list. Now he's a first baseman, so we had a couple of guys at first base. I believe Jeff Baker. There you go. Jeff Baker's going to be coming in playing surely, but I might have a look at AAA. Actually, I'll tell you what. Let's go back. Let's go to the all players in the organisation. Let's go batting ratings, and let's have a look at all first basemen. Mike Morse, Jeff Baker, Justin Bauer. Yeah, I mean, look, he's not much worse, really, is he? Justin Bauer, Bauer. I'm going to call him Bohr. I can't pronounce names. I'm shocking at it, and he's got good defensive ratings as well. So I might promote him into the active roster, just so they have that cover. Matt Kroon has signed. Kelly has signed as well. So we've only got Mountcastle, Dugas and Allen. Now Dugas, of course, he was a bit unsure. I really want this guy. I really want Ryan Mountcastle because he's a great player and we picked him first overall. So, I mean, look, we're only 3 games out from the top of the division. There you go. So we got Dugas. I'm happy about that. We got Dugas. Now, in terms of the All-Star game, I haven't actually really spoken too much about this. But we got Cishek. He's the only one in our pitching that's in with a chance. I'm surprised that Matt Latos isn't in there, actually. I really thought Matt Latos would have got a pick because he's been playing very, very well. In terms of fielders, batters, I should say, we've only got Giancarlo Stanton in right field. I don't think we've got anyone else unless they've made a quick bump up in the voting. No, so we've just got Stanton and Cishek are the only 2 real players of any note. But we are doing very well. I mean, since I've handed off the role of manager to Von Joshua, we're actually doing very well, and we have just won 5 straight. And I'm going to turn notifications off because that's crap. So Ben Revere, he's actually back, which is huge. I really needed him back. Where are we? Disabled list. Ben Revere, left fielder. He's very good, and I'm really disappointed that he was injured. So left fielder. So who can I take off? Who hasn't been played? Don Kelly hasn't been doing very well. He's a bit out of his depth now. He's 35. He's not got much to offer. So what I'll do then, waive, designate for assignment, and let's throw Ben Revere back into the lineup. So we're going to try and finish out the month of June. We're still waiting on Mountcastle. Oh, here we go. There you go. We've got Ryan Mountcastle. That's great. I'm really pleased about that. And I think, yeah, that's it. So we've actually got all our negotiations done. Logan Allen, the only one that didn't end up signing. And we're moving up. So we're only 5 games out from the Nationals, which is really good. We've got Stanton finally coming into some home runs. D. Gordon's up there with stolen bases, and of course he had his hitting streak, which is actually the longest hitting streak in the MLB, which is pretty cool. So we're going to try and play out the rest of these games. Let's see how we do. I mean, we have got a very tough division. Like every division, the team at the bottom is already basically out of contention. But ours, we've got the Phillies only 4.5 games back. So, I mean, we could really win this division. And hopefully, once we get Jose Fernandez back, we should get a few more wins. But we are moving up the table here, which is a huge improvement. And we've only got a few games to go now until the end of the month. Oh, who's that? So Don Kelly. Now he isn't ready, so I'm going to throw him into AAA. How are we going here? Haven't got any changes. We haven't seen anyone move up. No, it doesn't look like it. So delete all messages. Let's get to the end of the month. Will be a good place to stop. So we don't have. Look at that. We're only 1.5 games away from the Mets now. And Atlanta are only 3.5 games back, and they're in 5th place. What a tough division. So that is the end of the month. And, oh, there you go. So we got Stanton. Oh, why is he in a... Oh, there you go. Okay, I have no idea what... He's got Pirates thing on there, but he's a Marlins... Still a Marlins player. I had to double check then. What's going on there? That's unusual. But he actually finally came into some hits. He got 11 home runs for the month. That's fantastic. 322. So we'll have a quick look at the team actually. Where are we? Splits. Let's go for the split of June. See how we go into Ramuto. Yeah, Schwab 297. D. Gordon batting 231. So he's cooled off slightly. But he did get 13 stolen bases. Martin Prado's doing alright. Hecavaro 230. He's not had a great season so far. I mean, look, last year he went in at 276. And then this year, look, he's only batting 232, but he has improved his wars. He has won half a game for us with his war. Ben Revere's come back in. He's made 11 starts. He's batting 318. He's just come straight back in. He's batting 6th in the lineup. I'm pleased about that. Yelich in left field. Azuna's... We've got a bit of a sort of platoon type thing going on here because Ben Revere's come back in. So Azuna is on a bit of a hot streak. But it looks like he's platooning with Revere. Giancarlo Stanton, of course, he got batter of the month for the National League, 322. Look at his slugging, 770. His ops is way over 1,000. That is fantastic. And Suzuki, he's made 1 start, but played 6 games, and he's not batting too badly either. So that sums up June, and I'll be back again tomorrow with the next month as we sit just 1.5 games out from the NL East Division lead. Thank you very much for watching.